Hello, everybody. I'm Ajibuki,
And Fallen Angel.
and welcome to another Star Wars game.
Ah.
Yay!
No, I only ever played the DS version of this game.
I actually did recently play it. It's
The
fine.
DS version exists.
It exists. Yeah,
The ship parts were great, though.
they were fine. This is
Man, that is some early 2000s pre-generated cutscenes.
no kidding, but yeah. Welcome to Star Wars Episode 3 Revenge of the Sith. This is another PS2 game I used to play when I was a little kid. I. Oh, I wasn't expecting that.
What?
This. I forgot about that.
You forgot about the crawl?
I forgot it would happen as soon as you open the game, yes. This also means we kind of. It doesn't really matter.
I sorry. I'm a little slumpy.
Eh. So remind me, was Obi-Wan given the title of Master before or during Episode 3?
Between.
Huh.
Like, between episodes 2 and 3 is when Obi-Wan became the rank of Master, and, Anakin became the rank of Jedi Knight.
Oh, right.
Because if you remember in the 2008 animated movie, the prequel to the Clone Wars show, um... Oh, right, I forgot they just put the live-action shit in here.
Yeah. But, because I know
In the beginning of the movie, or should I say the pilot episodes, like Obi-Wan is constantly referred to as Master Kenobi, by any other Jedi.
yeah. Okay.
The Chancellor isn't in this, Hank. We have to move on.
Oh, and also that is Obi-Wan's voice actor from the Clone Wars, I believe.
Yes, it is. He makes it. He makes his voice debut as the character here, if I recall. But
Oh, I also love how people think that Obi-Wan's "Hello There" started in Revenge of the Sith. No, Alec Guinness does this in A New Hope.
okay.
Uh, in the
Canonically, it takes place in Episode 3, but if we're talking if we're talking like release, yes, it is an episode Was it
in A
4?
New Hope.
In A New
Yes.
Hope.
Like like the first time Obi-Wan ever said hello there, and it became iconic was with Alec Guinness in A New Hope back in like the 1970s.
Yeah. Although the only reason it got to it, although the only reason it got to its meme status was because of
Ewan McGregor, yes.
yeah.
Ewan McGregor is great.
Shit.
People had a very hard time thinking that Ewan McGregor was going to become Alec Guinness when the Phantom Menace came out. But when Episode 2 started and we saw Obi-Wan, yeah, no, that's Alec Guinness. That Ewan McGregor made a great young Alec Guinness.
Yeah. Because essentially, Ewan, I don't know how the fuck you say his name correctly. McGregor's,
Ewan McGregor?
yeah, his version of Obi-Wan is essentially just an extension of what we saw from Ben in A New Hope.
Yep. Oh, also, so in 1999, Ewan McGregor was 26 years old.
Really?
Yes, when the movie was being filmed, I actually thought he was younger, but no, the man was in his going into his late 20s. He looks very young without facial hair. Extremely young.
Yeah, that's very surprising, actually.
Stay here fighting droids, Anakin. No backtracking now. Much better.
I will admit, the voice actor who does Anakin here is,
He's okay at best.
he's okay at best, dreadfully tired at worst.
Yeah, I honestly blame that on voice direction because
This debris is too heavy. I can't lift
He essentially was trying to do a Hayden Christensen.
yeah, but Hayden
impression.
Christensen oftentimes didn't get a lot of good direction. Well, a lot of the actors didn't.
You know, the absolute sad part is,
Is that it took 20 years for people to recognize that Hayden Christensen was a good actor and that his Anakin was great.
no, I. That's not really what I was gonna say. I kind of hated that it took us until like the Clone Wars cartoon to get a good Anakin voice.
I mean, Hayden Christensen gives a great voice to Anakin. It's just
No,
so,
animated.
or do you mean? Oh, do you mean? I mean, his voice was fine in the Gendy Tartakovsky show.
Wait, he voiced him in the Genndy Tartakovsky. Well, I never watched it, so actually, I don't recall that show having any sort of voice acting a lot of the time.
It had a lot of dialogue actually.
Did it? Oh, well, I wouldn't have known.
still have a mission to complete.
R2, see what you can do about those shields.
But still, and also, honestly, the sequel films need a Clone Wars type show.
Is there any way around it?
There's a shut-off in that landing grid over there. I'll take care of it.
So, does
We need to access that control console.
okay? Now you got me confused.
Like, the sequel films, like Episode 7, 8, and 9, need a show like the Clone Wars, so people could learn to love these characters, like what the Clone Wars did for the prequels. Because too many people are acting like the prequels were good movies. They are not good movies. 1 and 2 are bad. 3 is the only good one.
could use your help here.
I will say that with my whole chest. Revenge of the Sith is the only good movie out of the prequels.
You do know that also that can also be said for the sequels too, right? Just throwing that out there.
I know. Episode 7 is passable, borderlining bad. Episode 9 is actually bad. Episode 8 is actually the best one.
I really wish Finn became a Jedi, damn it.
Obi-Wan behind you.
And one of the things that has always bugged me about about the sequels that I don't voice because it starts to bring up a different conversation that I'm not trying to make.
Getting any smarter.
Why would Leia name her son Ben?
Use the Force.
After Obi-Wan.
Over here.
No, but she didn't have a relationship with Obi-Wan like Luke did. She never met him.
R2, shut those shields down.
If we're taking the Obi-Wan show as canon,
She barely fucking knew him.
Your lightsaber can defend.
oh man.
Like, it would have made more sense to have named her son after her father, after Bail.
Use combination attacks against those super battle droids.
Let's get this over.
Honestly, Kylo Ren's real name should have been Bail. Bail Solo would have been better. And also, quite honestly, Mara Jade, Luke's kid should have been in the sequels. Because everyone would have loved to see Ben Skywalker.
Well, unfortunately,
Much better.
not canon, so
I sense
Yeah. Okay, so get this. A lot of art of Ben Skywalker
R2's
looks like Cal Kestis
Let's get moving. The Chancellor.
of who?
from the Jedi Fallen Order
No,
series.
no. Who looks like Cal?
Ben Skywalker from Legends.
Oh.
Like, hold on, I'll show you. It's fucking uncanny.
Hmm. Yes. Shit.
Come on. Like they both look like Cameron Monaghan. It's so fucking weird.
Hmm.
I'm being serious. Like, when you get a second look, it's so weird.
Alright, let me see. Holy crap, you're right.
Yeah.
It's too bad we're never gonna see him again, so... And that's why a lot of people... That's why I hate Disney canon. It's so fucking barren now. Oh, whoops.
And quite honestly, like, let's see, there was Jason.
Two Jedi have landed in the main hangar bay.
Kombuku. And honestly, they didn't even need to And if they wanted to have more kids for like Luke, for like
This'll be no problem.
Did I say
for Leia and Han, they didn't even need to use Jason,
This might be a problem.
Jaina, and Anakin. Like, they could have just like had one kid and name him after her dad. But
So,
honestly, they
so
wrote themselves into a goddamn corner with with how they handled the Luke and Kylo thing.
fun fact. That whole cutting through the floor thing, that's a reference to a deleted scene.
Yeah, where they cut through the floor. I believe it was in episode 1,
there is a disturbance in the
No,
or well,
that
they
was
were
that,
going to do it in episode 1.
that was an episode 3 thing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
You are right.
in the actual deleted scene, Anakin and Obi-Wan were doing gestures to each other, which I thought was nice, actually.
Yes. Like they've been in war so long that they just have non-verbal communication.
Anakin's like, Obi-Wan's like, no, that'd be too risky. How about, and he touches his goatee, and then they cut through the floor. It's amazing.
Yes. That makes 5 times I've saved you now, Master. 4 times. That business on Canon Emodia doesn't count. Also, when you see what actually happened, or we'll read in this case because it wasn't a book, Obi-Wan's kind of right. Canto Nemodia doesn't count because it was Anakin's fault.
Oh, shit.
And I kind of love it for that. Just like, yeah, no, it's not like Canto Nemodia doesn't count because it's Anakin's fault, and and Anakin kind of knows it's his fault, but he's trying. But like in the scene, you get the feeling he's trying to push blame, and he is. It's great.
Oh, shit.
Now we have to contend with those electrical discharges.
as if the droids alone weren't bad enough.
Take those generators out. Try your lightsaber.
Just what I needed.
L2.
Well done, Master.
Anakin, behind you! More spare parts.
My powers have doubled since the last time we fought.
Oh, double the pride, double the fall.
Scrap metal.
Remind me, didn't Ahsoka actually invent a racial slur for droids?
Clankers? No, the clones did that.
No, she had her own. I think it was like what, tinnies or something like that?
I think. I swear to God, there's going to be a point where sentient robots walk the earth and people are going to start calling them clankers because that was the meta on the internet at the time.
I mean, it wasn't just Star Wars that was using clankers.
This is true, but Star Wars started it.
Fair enough.
At least I believe they started it. I could very well be wrong about that.
Master, watch out for those blasters. Redirect their fire back at them.
Thief leathers. Yeah, this works.
The Force is strong here. I am a humble student of the Force.
We can't go this way. These things don't know when to quit, do they?
I always enjoyed lightsaber combat.
Oh yeah, lightsaber combat is great. Despite what a lot of people say, I actually like the combat. I actually really do like the combat in the prequels and the sequels. Like the prequels, it's like this is the height of lightsaber combat. It technically doesn't get any better than this. But in the sequels, there's no one to teach the combat anymore, like the right way. Everyone who could teach it is dead. So now you have a bunch of new age people, mostly Padawans that survived Order 66, just basically playing it by ear, and which is why all forms of lightsaber combat look kind of fucky. In every other game afterwards.
Or, you know, if you're someone like Finn.
Basically just whipping it out and saying, okay, let the Lord guide me.
Hey, hey, he was doing pretty well and he got a shot in on Ren.
Oh yeah, no, but like, I still remember everyone fucking dying when that one when that one stormtrooper yelled, "Traitor!"
Yeah, because it's such a what the fuck line.
I know. I don't think anyone meant for that line to become a meme. It wasn't supposed to be that cool, but no, everyone loved it.
Like, in context, it makes sense. You know, Finn
Yes.
is betraying them, but it's like, geez, that's a little bit much, don't you think?
So funny.
Like, when the fuck did the Empire give a shit about their own?
And actually not just in the way Ren and where Kylo and Finn fought, but also in the way where Rey fights afterward. Like, yes, there's basic form there, but like, it's like the both of them do not know how to wield a lightsaber at all.
I'm sorry, but Rey just closing her eyes and then focusing and somehow beating Kylo feels a little weird.
She let the Force guide her. It is like, it feels weird, but no, that's probably how that would go.
I still say she should have at least beaten him in fair and square combat.
She did.
Without relying on the Force, for the love of Christ.
Kylo was relying on the Force too. I'm not going to sit here and listen to people say that he wasn't. He was. Kylo barely knows what he's doing half the time.
He's an idiot. Like you said it yourself, his fucking lightsaber.
Yeah, he cracked his own lightsaber while he was bleeding. He cracked his own kyber crystal as he was bleeding it because of his own moral dilemma. Because he didn't want to fall, but he felt like he was pushed to that point. And while yes, he felt slighted, I also can guarantee you that he never gave Luke a chance to explain himself.
He didn't. He really didn't.
Yes, and also yes, on Luke's part, that was a bad move. That when he looked inside his nephew's mind, all he could see was the darkness. Ignited his lightsaber in a brief moment of, oh my God, there's no way to help him. Then he remembers who he is, but then all Kylo sees is an ignited lightsaber, and he's like, no. Like, we know Luke's full reaction, but we see the full context of it, but Kylo only Ben's crash out to what he perceived as Luke trying to kill him was valid. That was a valid thing. Because what are you going to do when all of a sudden someone you trusted is about to kill you? What is your first action?
You gotta defend yourself.
Retaliate immediately, yes.
Like, I don't know, it's just the retaliation part, fine, fair enough, but everything else afterward, that was not needed. That really wasn't needed.
I also believe that Luke did go looking for Kylo, but then when Kylo doubled back when Luke was gone and killed everyone, that
wasn't needed.
That kind of thing demoralizing Luke to the point where he's like, I really fucked up everything, like he internalized that, is probably the most Luke thing to do, honestly. Like, people think that Luke is this like giant ray of sunshine that no, Luke is every bit of his father. At the slightest inconvenience, he went to the worst possible solution.
Now, Anakin, I don't know why you couldn't help.
Oh yeah, Anakin's Force. Yeah, where the fuck was Anakin's Force Ghost? Like, we were quite honestly, any of the Force Ghosts could have and should have popped up.
I was more or less talking about here with that whole thing with the door, but
oh,
yeah, like, you know, Anakin, you could have force holded the door open.
Yeah. Actually, yeah, this works. Just like shoddy leather pants, bad leather boots.
Just what I needed. Stay on your guard.
Yep, dirty leather pants.
I wonder if it's even possible to drink Bacta. Probably isn't.
Bacta fluid? You shouldn't.
I figured.
It's like... It's like drinking... from what I understand, it's like drinking nutrient paste.
Ooh.
The force is strong here. I'm growing stronger.
I'm growing stronger with the Force.
Back. Oh, right, yeah. Oh, this is where the capes are. I'm trying to figure out where the fucking capes were, God damn it, or the cloaks, anyway.
Oh, what are you doing?
Oh, I am making a character for one of my things. Well, for the fantasy thing I'm doing.
Ah, okay.
I'm not going to say it on here because it's extremely NSFW and I don't want to ruin the recording with that.
Fair enough.
These blasted droids.
These stupid clankers. Speaking of which, I did have that one, the Clone Wars video game on PS2.
Oh, cool.
I didn't play it for long, though.
Master, behind you.
What? I literally killed everything. Calm down, Anakin.
More spare parts.
Wait, what?
Damn, Obi-Wan, tell us how you really feel.
Seriously. Although if I had a tiny droid pop on my chest and then taser me, I'd probably crash out too.
whole place is coming down.
Gee, Anakin.
You don't say.
Let's remember not to come back this way.
Agreed.
Whoop. Yeah, I find it funny how No More Heroes actually has a proper, like, gave us an actual katana-based lightsaber.
Oh shit, yeah.
Yeah. Specifically the first game. Unfortunately, though, after... No, the second game, too. It gives us more lightsabers. But,
3 does as well.
no, it doesn't. In the third game, you're literally stuck with just the base... his base, weapon.
Oh shit, yeah, you are. It's been a minute since I played 3.
Yeah, I beat 3. I thought it was okay. And that was it.
Yeah. Oh, cool. Indigo Park, Chapter 2, got a teaser trailer. Cool.
Indigo Park. I forgot about that.
It's the, it was the Poppy Playtime clone.
Oh, okay. Anakin, my allegiance to the Republic.
Oh, I was actually having a conversation about this with someone. Sorry, I just found a random tweet about the subject, and I'm like, ha, that's actually hilarious.
What?
Dude was like, Tarkin exploding Alderaan is kind of insane. The more you get into the more into the lore you get. Like, it's one of the original core worlds of the Republic. Like, a key part of human history for like 30,000-ish years. He obliterated Space Italy to one-up a 19-year-old girl. And Leia wasn't even 19. She's 17.
That's still pretty petty.
Yes, he blew up a planet with thousands of years of history to one-up a child.
The Force is telling me something here.
How's
Like,
that
I'm sorry, that doesn't turn you into a machismo or anything of the sort.
Yeah,
It
it turns you into a dickhead.
Yeah, just a petty bitch.
Yep.
And bear in mind, Tarkin's co-worker is the pettiest bitch of them all.
Yes. Oh, also apparently, Vader did not want Tarkin to blow up Alderaan.
And yet he still let it happen, so I don't want to hear it.
Yes, he was going to stop him, but he felt Palpatine say no, let him do it.
R2 came through? The lift is here.
Like, there are times, like, Vader is just like, eh, ay.
Little help here.
Like, there are points where I want to say, man, you're awesome, and then there are points like, dude. I guess that's just why I've been... Huh?
The final joke of Toriyama's final Dragon Ball series being the magical artifact that turned you into a god as a gas station dick pill is the best.
Wait, what?
That's actually so, like, the artifact that turned the main villain into what was basically a god in Dragon Ball Daima is basically the equivalent of a gas station dick pill.
Aha!
That's actually kind of funny.
Well, I mean, what was Goku's excuse for unlocking Super Saiyan 4? He just fucking trained it, apparently.
I'm just going to assume it's because of the fucking it's because they were in the demon realm that he tapped into that energy there. and I'm just gonna leave it alone because if I try to really think about it, my head's gonna start hurting.
I'm just gonna. Yeah.
Oh, also, I'm also very pissed at Lego.
Is it because of the Lego One Piece thing?
No. Lego, in their infinite wisdom, sent a cease and desist order to to the people that were making that Bionicle fan game, Masks of Power.
Oh.
And I am very upset.
I mean, shoot, that's how I felt when Nintendo did the same with Pokemon Prism.
And the worst part about the worst part about this is they were actually they had gotten like Nintendo fully endorsed them a couple of years ago, and then they went back on their words.
They endorsed Pokemon Prism. You're
No,
serious?
no. Lego endorsed Masks of
Oh.
Power.
Oh, okay. I was like,
Yeah, like Nintendo doesn't like people making fan projects of their work,
because
which
they're
is fucking
fucking
retarded.
dickheads.
I also think it might be an old head Japanese thing, which I am probably right, because like Sega loves fan projects.
Yeah, I was
Sega
gonna-
loves fan projects of Sonic, but that is also because Sega of America has more pull with Sega of Japan than Nintendo of America does with normal Nintendo.
I don't know. It's just like, I mean, how about they actually get off their asses and actually add in shit that people want in their fucking games? Specifically Pokemon.
Find the shield's power source and disable it.
Loud and clear, Master.
I still can't believe he got diagnosed with prostate cancer. That's fucking heavy.
Context?
Biden.
Oh.
Yeah, he got diagnosed with a very aggressive, like they won't say which type of prostate cancer it is, but it's a very aggressive form of prostate cancer. And quite honestly, at his age, I'm honestly very sorry for him because like that's a fucking death sentence. Like, say what you will about the man, his presidency, and his politics. I do not wish that kind of shit on anyone.
Use your lightsaber to destroy the door.
Yes, Master, I hear you. Trying to be petty towards his droideka. Damn. But yeah, no, you're right.
Like I would have said the same thing if Trump had the same type of cancer. I'd be like, that is a very sad thing. My wishes go to him and his family. But like, don't get me wrong. Immediately after I said that, I would have started laughing.
Yeah, I was gonna say I was gonna say like, no, you wouldn't.
Oh no! I genuinely would have been like, my heart goes out to him because cancer's a fucking terrible thing. But I would have started laughing immediately afterwards. Like outside of my genuine feelings of remorse for the diagnosis, I'd laugh at the state of it all.
I mean, you're a better man than me. I'm petty like that.
Like, don't get me wrong. I kind of laughed at the Biden diagnosis too. I'm like, fucking really? The man's on his deathbed. The fuck are you? The fuck is nature doing?
Being petty. I think one of the coolest things about this game is that the actors actually did lend their own motion capture for the game itself. At least for the lightsaber combat.
Oh yeah. You know what? This also pertains to Star Wars. Did you hear what's been happening in Fortnite?
What's happening?
Let's go.
Okay, so there is a Darth Vader AI voice thing in there. The thing that James Earl Jones signed off on. Where he's like, yes, you are. He basically said, yes, you are allowed to recreate Darth Vader in my voice using AI after I die.
I mean, hey, if he said it, he said it. I don't
Yeah.
see the
Also,
problem.
also, people are moving the fucking goalpost, saying, "Well, just because he gave the okay does not make it right."
He just gave permission.
To quit, do they?
I'm so like no, like I'm sorry. Where the fuck is the goalpost here?
Oh my god.
Yeah, see, that was my reaction. I'm like, where's the goalpost here? Because something's not adding up.
Yeah, no. That's you people just motherfuckers. Like, do you see why I don't care for the anti-AI community? They do shit like that.
Yeah, like don't get me wrong. There is stuff wrong with AI policies. That much is very certain. But like when people give their express permission, like you are allowed to grumble, but you are not allowed to say it's wrong.
Yeah, because, like, there are probably some voice actors out there who know that people like their interpretation. So it's like,
Yes, and James L. Jones was like he feels that like his interpretation of Darth Vader is so integral to Star Wars that I don't that like Disney might just stop using him if he were to die, and he doesn't want that, and he
Yeah.
didn't want that.
so if he gave permission, then he gave permission.
Yes. Oh, and the fact that like he reacted to which character you were playing was also really cool.
Wait, what?
Um, like the AI Darth Vader reacted to which character you were playing in Fortnite.
Oh, that's cool.
Like if you were playing as Goku and you went Super Saiyan, Darth Vader was confused and he's like, "Does your power rely solely on screaming?"
That's okay. I'm gonna be honest. That's such a realistic fucking reaction. If Goku was in any other series,
Yep. Oh, also, have you seen the gender bent Sonic mod?
I mean,
It's basically it's basically just female Sonic, but she's wearing short shorts and a crop top.
yeah, it's not really special. Why should I care?
Oh no, they put in a hypersonic mod for Sonic Frontiers.
Oh,
Quick, back into the car.
You first, Master.
There's no time to go.
Excuse me.
Next time we're taking the stairs.
agreed. Parallel in the elevators. Alright, how much time we're in? Oh, 43 minutes. Alright.
I think this is a good place to stop because I remember like even on the DS these missions were long.
Yeah, alright. Let me do force. Wait, when did I upgrade force heal by mistake? Ooh, okay. Alright. So with that said, we'll see you all momentarily for the next episode. I'm Maljibuki,
I'm Fallen Angel.
and we'll see you all in just a minute. Toodles!
Okay, bye.